We start our journey through Dave Filoni's Clone Wars with a planet full of Wattos, a Plo Koon mission, and Grievous continuously failing Dooku. I'm Brian Carey, and this is Cannonballs, a comedy podcast where we discuss the plot of all the Star Wars media that Disney has deemed canon, including books, comics, TV, and movies. I am joined, as always, by my co-hosts, Matt Martirosian, Aaron Laramie, and Wesley. Your screams are like music to my audio receptors, Isaac.
Pull up! All crap, pull up!
It's a trap!
Say that again for me, Wes.
What?
Say that again for me, Wes.
Oh, I heard you on the reverb. My favorite part of the intro is trying to fuck you over. Are you holding up? Is that? Wait, what is that? What do
You guys like my candy
you have
cane?
there? Oh, I'll lick your candy cane, all right.
That's
Hold
not
on.
what I asked.
Did Wes get himself tangled in his headphones?
Candy
You
cane,
guys just
bro.
Wes is like a dog on a leash. He's like, ugh, I can't get out of the headphones.
I did, absolutely. I did choke myself on the headphones, but candy cane friends.
What kind of candy you got there, pal?
What kind of candy you got there? Ready? Wait, hold it close so nobody can see it. I'm gonna do a live reveal. Three,
Oh, man.
two,
Live candy cane opening.
3, 2, 1, live reveal.
Reese's
Candy
and
buddies.
wait, we
Wow,
got
like
pieces and
Reese's
we've got
and Reese's
miniatures.
Pieces.
They're different.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I
but
had the
it's the
cup.
same thing.
They jammed
Yeah,
them
we're-
all like one on top of another in the
Jeez, Aaron, you ate all of them?
Yeah, there's only 4 of them. You're like, yeah. I haven't eaten any of my
Merry
candy.
Christmas, boys. How were your respective Christmas?
Thank you,
Is that
Brian,
what
for
you've
using
been
the
waiting
proper
for?
English.
No, I made that one up on the spot there, Wes.
I'm impressed. I think that's actually the correct English. I think Aaron's right. As an English
Yep.
major, Aaron, I think, knows best.
Yep,
That's right.
I'm not an English major, but
You are in my heart.
So no one wants to
Mhm.
share their Christmas here, or
I felt it was inappropriate for me to go first.
Yeah, well, Aaron's gonna go last because he's got the better one. But yeah, no, so yeah, pretty much went to parents, came back with a robotic vacuum cleaner that I named
Ooh,
Darth
yeah, your
Roomba.
Roomba, like a legit Roomba, cool.
No, it is a knockoff. It's a Eufy, but you know,
Oh, okay. Is
it
that
goes
Roomba
around.
backwards?
It's a Roomba.
I don't think so.
Wow, that's gonna give me some troubles, but yeah, other than that, it's not even like real Christmas, anyways, because our median Christmas is January 6th. So you know,
you're
I'm
Orthodox.
just waiting this
Yeah.
one.
Those crazy Armenians.
Yeah, where we all
Nice.
exchange chickpea recipes on
I
January
always tell
6th.
Tudor he
Ooh.
celebrates.
Ooh, dude.
I always tell Tudor he celebrates Orthodox Christmas, and he's like, "Nope, it's the same day as yours." And I just always wish him happy Orthodox Christmas.
You know, you always say, your friend group always has that one guy.
Yeah.
Yep. Mardi.
Friends.
All right, we decided
Wow.
Aaron's going last. Wesley.
Yeah, Brian.
As a fake Jewish person, you guys know that I only celebrate Hanukkah.
How long
So,
have you been a
Are
fake
you
Jewish?
go ahead.
Jewish? Yeah, wait a minute.
Everybody always
There's a
thinks I'm
Christmas
Jewish
tree
because my
behind
last
you
name is
right now.
Isaac.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
know.
All right. I see what you did there.
Yeah, everybody's like, Wesley Isaac, the guy with curly hair and the big nose, he must be a Jew. And I'm like, well, that's anti-Semitic.
yeah,
But-
Isaac Prob.
All right. Well, his middle name's your screams are like music to my audio receptors. So who knows what he is?
Yeah. I think that's
Sounds
Jewish. though.
droid.
So your
Oh.
Christmas was you're not Jewish.
I'm not Jewish. I actually got 2 puppies this Christmas.
So happy
Oh,
holidays.
wow. Who can top that?
Yeah. two. Nobody's be able to top my 2 puppies. I wonder if anybody got just 1 puppy. They would be a fucking copycat loser. I got
Yeah.
2 puppies.
Let's hear the name of these two puppies.
Wes, you really buried the lead there.
All I do is
Puppies also.
Yeah, classic Jews. Am I right? All right, Brian.
Oh,
No, is that what we were talking about?
Is
yeah.
that not
So
the joke?
I got a sweet new gaming monitor, which I'm excited to hook up. Gonna mount them and have two, so I could never look
Oh.
at the camera as my goal. I'm just gonna be reading my notes, and you guys are gonna be seeing the side of my face, or maybe I'll put my notes on the side with the camera. Who knows? But I'm excited.
I like
about
it.
the
Who knows?
prospects.
He has to do that Twitch thing where he's looking just off screen.
But I think the best gift is this Merry Christmas fireball shot Sarah poured me right before we started. So Merry Christmas, boys. Anyone want to join me in
Merry
anything?
Hanukkah.
Wes?
Yeah, I'll get a shot. If you give me a second, I gotta go get a
All
shot
right, we'll
glass.
let Aaron tell his story.
Let's pause
No,
the
wait, I want to
podcast.
hear it. I want to
Don't-
hear what Aaron could have
don't choke
possibly
yourself with
gotten
your
that was
headphones.
better.
Don't-
Yeah, what could be better? What could be better than two puppies, though? I just want to hear what it is.
There's nothing.
Go ahead, Aaron. What did you get?
Now that Wes is leaving,
Freak.
I got 3.
What'd you get?
puppies.
Oh, Marty doesn't
Oh,
even care.
Marty just hung up.
Marty
Here,
hates the
I'll give us a
podcast.
pause. And we are resuming.
I love you
Unfortunately,
guys.
that joke was missed.
Oh, fuck you. That was great.
Oh, too bad. You know what? What we could have paused for 8 pause for 2 puppies.
Wait, did Brian already say that his favorite Christmas present were the strip lights?
Oh, that I stole. I did
Fuck you
steal
guys.
strip lights from a grab bag from Marty.
Yeah, I ended up with a girl's Sherpa.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Sherpa
I got the
derpa
box.
doom. You know what they say?
Sherpa doo!
Sherpa doom. Sherpa doom.
Some
Oh,
Cool.
Oh, I like when it opens and nobody can see it. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, Brian showing something to
I'm
the
still
camera on a
mastering the
podcast.
unboxing YouTube.
Yeah, he's like, for all you audio listeners, I just showed it to everyone.
I've got a new idea for a
Oh,
channel.
yeah, shirt. I didn't even know it's a
review
shirt.
toys for like. Oh yeah. Oh, also my shirt. That's the one I was gonna throw in. I was like, I had a
That's
third
probably
thing
the
on
one
my
I
like
list
that.
besides the. So hit me up for merch, all you fans. Donkey Flap. I know you're out there. Oh shit! You know what? Let's cut off Aaron because I owe Donkey Flap a few comments because I haven't done that in weeks.
That's true.
So,
I actually went to lunch with him today, and I asked him, "Did you watch last week?" And he said, "No, you guys stopped doing my segment." And then
it's
I
true.
said, "I'm sorry. I usually get too drunk by the end. I don't remember if we do it or not."
Yeah,
we
no,
almost always talk to his
I'm with him.
comments.
Oh, we're up 1 subscriber. How about that? From 25 to 26.
fuck
The
yeah.
TikTok's paying off, boys.
That's the dream.
Wow, I can't
You haven't posted in a while.
All right.
Marty.
Yeah, I've been busy. I don't want to see my liked videos as Cannonball's podcast. I want to see my
Classic.
own videos.
Classic Christmas.
What if we
All right,
just
Aaron, you
make
tell your
Aaron's
story. I'm gonna
Christmas
queue up some
surprise?
Donkey Flap
Oh, I was gonna
comments.
say, yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, what if we just teased it for like 3 weeks and it's like, oh, here's Aaron's Christmas surprise.
Happy birthday.
Oh, guys, yeah. Did you know it was Aaron's birthday at the same time as Christmas?
I know. I get double presents. It's not like one of those things where my parents give me like presents for my birthday and Christmas because like it's the same day.
No, you get
Oh,
double.
dude, Marty thinks it's hilarious.
Marty thinks it's so funny that he is frozen in laughter.
Oh man, we're gonna lose Marty 18 times today. So let's just keep it rolling, Aaron.
I
Talk
don't
about
think
your
so.
goddamn puppy
I like
already.
Marty looks good.
Oh yeah, so
And I'll periodically
Aaron
interrupt
just
you.
ahead.
I am just ahead. Should I get taller?
Oh
He
shit!
likes
you're
to
like-
hang out in the corner of his window.
I do. Yeah, I'm hiding.
Daryl.
Is that Marty?
Daryl in the damn Rocket League. Why is he always here every Sunday?
Yeah. Tell Daryl to get a life.
All right, Aaron, puppy, let's hear it.
Sorry. So yes, Steph and I were kind of looking for a puppy. Like we had in the back of our minds, but our big like sort of our big reasons not to were we didn't want to get because we're redoing the floors on the first floor, and we're getting a couch because we don't own any furniture. So I'm like, I don't want to get new floors and buy a new couch and then have a puppy like going crazy all over them. And then we realized that
We decided
everything is back ordered forever, so it doesn't really matter. And then
You know what wasn't back ordered? The puppy.
yeah, well,
Oh,
we
sorry.
ended up like filling out an application or two because it was like, oh, it's going to take like weeks to do XYZ to like actually get a meeting with the dog, and they have to do like background checks and like crazy stuff because
Make sure the dog's not a
I don't
felon.
know. Yeah, exactly. Wes has a
What did
question.
you wear
Yes,
to the meeting?
Wes?
Yeah. Well,
I
did
didn't
you wear
go
a
to
suit
any
to the
meeting.
meeting? Oh,
I
you didn't
didn't.
meet with the dog.
No, I didn't.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I'm surprised.
I sent him a PowerPoint presentation in a zip, so that's all.
Oh,
A
good job.
couple of them actually. Yeah.
That's smart. That's very smart. This man's a genius.
But yeah, we ended up like through someone that Steph knew through work. We ended up hearing about this website, and like we were kind of eyeballing their adoption schedule, and like I think it was Wednesday night at like 11:30. We were watching The Grinch, the fucking Jim
As
Carrey
one
Grinch.
You're like,
Yeah,
"Matt, this is beautiful."
yeah. It's the eve of Christmas Eve. We have to watch a Christmas movies.
Festivus,
of
course,
some
it's the
people call
rules.
it.
So like before we're going to bed, we check it, and they had to schedule the next day because it's like first come first serve, which I think is pretty like crazy way to adopt an animal. It's like if you fucking go and there's just one that you want, and they're like, no, someone already took it. But yeah, so we end up seeing like literally for the next day at like 5. So we had like Thursday morning to kind of figure out. We had to get like a crate and food and bowls and shit, and then we went out and picked them up.
Hell yeah.
Just
Yeah,
one.
just one. We could have done a couple, maybe, but we're
All
starting
right.
with one.
Wes, Christmas shots, and then I'll go through Donkey Flap's comments, and then we'll start Clone Wars. Ready, bud?
Yeah, I actually didn't adopt any dogs. I was just trying to
No?
help my parent like always.
Yeah, I
3,
posted
2,
a couple
1.
pics on Instagram actually. You want to see the woofer?
Oh, Marty got in on it
Ah!
too.
Ah! Marty doesn't even know. Marty's on a 10-second delay.
I'll just make the dog the thumbnail, Aaron, with your permission. So,
You could if you want. I don't care.
on chapter 13, when we learned Grogu's name, Donkey Flap comments, I am number 1. I don't remember the
R.I.P.
context. Number 1 fan until I stopped reading his comments, probably. Let's see.
Yikes.
Chapter 14, when we see Boba Fett, Donkey Flap says, You, sir, are highly mistaken. I like to make it to the end to hear my comments read.
Oh, see, there you go.
You can see him slide into not being and he goes, you know what? I don't think he read my comment from the last video, sir. It was a good one. So 2 separate comments that I missed. I'm gonna like and thumbs up them live. All right, and let's see, one more comment, and then we never hear from him again. On our part 3 of Battle for Bikini Bottom playthrough, he comments,
Oh, Christ.
which
I would never
hole?
comment on
Do you
garbage.
say that a lot, sir? There we go.
Yes.
Giggity.
Thank you for writing in, Donkey Flap. We'd love to have you back. Hit me up for
Thank
some
you.
merch that is not free.
Yeah.
Or
Brian
available.
for an at cost T-shirt.
I'll do it. I'll just make you pay for the overhead. I will not profit at all.
Free shipping.
What else is new?
Not
This is
profit.
Brian doing some pro boner work.
All right.
Exactly.
So episode
Tyler, your sex
1
tape.
of Clone Wars season 1 is called Ambush.
What happens?
Well, we start off. Wait, before I get started, I know Marty watched. Aaron West, did you guys watch the episode? It's just important
You know
for how I
I
read you my
didn't.
notes.
I did not watch the episodes.
That's cool. Hey, I like to go
Oh,
back
man,
to the
we're-
old school days.
It's Christmas week. I got a puppy.
Oh,
I had
please.
like no free time.
No, I went back to this is optional now. I want to go back to the format
'cause
where I am telling you
I
what
do want
happens.
to. I'm gonna try. I
I had a bunch of free time. I just didn't want to do it.
just didn't want to. That's fair. You have been drinking all day.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
So Yoda is going to these negotiations on a planet called Toydaria. They are secret negotiations
On a
where
planet
the
called
Republic's
Yeah. All around.
secret negotiations, and all the inhabitants are the same species that
Frogs!
Watto is. Watto.
Oh.
They don't talk
yeah.
like Watto, so I don't know where he got his accent from.
Yoda, how many Republic credits?
You're saying
There is
Republic
like
credits will
Republic
be
credit.
good here.
I'm hoping to set up
The credits I give
Marty
you.
with his classic impression.
When God was making me, they're like, we're gonna make this kid the worst impressionist ever.
No, that can't be true. I've heard
So-
worse.
King Katunko is the king of the Wattos, and he is meeting with Ventress and a hologram
King of the
Dooku.
Wattos.
It's King T'Chaka's brother.
Yeah, King of the Wattos. Everybody hates you, but I love you. King of the Wattos.
So Dooku's trying to get him on the separatist side, and I noticed that at least the few I think I've seen up until mid-season 3, most of this show is the Republic being like, how did Dooku know we were gonna do this, when it's pretty obviously the Emperor tipped them off? So there's gonna be a lot of that.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Like, not once are they like, I wonder if Dooku knows someone who has all this intelligence. But
You already made it to season 3?
I started watching it like start of quarantine, and then I was like, I had this
gotcha.
idea for a podcast for so long. I'm gonna cut it off and make Wes and Aaron do it.
Oh. And you know what the worst part is? I always think it's almost over. Like, I'm like, oh, after Christmas, it's a new year, it'll be done. Nope, I'm still gonna have to. I'm like, when I get a new job,
the
I
rest
won't
of
have to
your
do the podcast anymore.
You're gonna
It's
be
gonna
like
be forever.
Katie,
I'm
we're
gonna-
not
this
even gonna be posting anymore, and I'm just gonna call you up and describe to you the latest Star Wars.
I'm like, who are you?
Hello?
Hello? Aaron?
We're going to be on
Is that
season
you?
7, and there's going to be 27 subscribers. or 24 we could lose
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, we may lose some. So
I think we probably lose some.
Dooku
Oh my God.
beats Yoda there and is offering his protection, trying to get him to join the Separatists, and he's blockading the planet to try to prevent Yoda from getting there. Yoda escapes the ship he's on a pod, gets down to the surface, and gets challenged by Ventress, Dooku's apprentice, the bald lady with the dual lightsabers, to fight off the droid army she brought with her. Yoda accepts that challenge, and he goes off with just.
What if he
3
said no?
clones. He's like, nope.
Nah.
Well, King Katunko is like, you don't have to do this, dude. That's not really fair. And Yoda's trying to demonstrate why he should join the Republic.
Isn't King Tuco David Spade in Emperor's New Groove?
Ah,
You're thinking-
fuck! I was
you're
gonna
thinking
say.
Cusco.
I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I was saying. I'm pretty
Cusco.
sure he's a llama. Oh,
Yeah.
Aaron's all over it tonight, man.
Me and Wes
That
are the
dog
same
has
wavelength
made you
there.
wise.
Cusco's droids. You're gonna fight Cusco's droids. That's my Ray Romano's brother impression as Kronk.
Yeah, that's Brad Barrett.
Did you just say that's my Ray Romano's brother?
Ray Romano.
That's his
Did you say
main
Ray Romano's brother?
Well, I don't
Did
think
you
it's
use Ray
quite
Romano's-
Kronk. It sounds more like Ray Romano's brother playing Kronk. It's him
Jimmy
doing an
Romano?
impression of Kronk. Jimmy Romano. I don't know what his name is.
He's doing his Manny from Ice Age.
Exactly.
Yeah, classic Dennis Leary.
John Leguizamo. And
So
others.
Yoda takes a few clones
Among
with him.
others.
Yeah, Queen Latifah sometimes, I think. I don't know. That shit got off the rails.
Yoda takes a few clones with him.
Ice Age balls.
Ice balls. Age balls.
Ice Balls, starring Chris Rock.
Scrap balls.
All right, so Yoda lands
poor
far away
Brian.
from the meeting with King Katunko, and he's just like, "Hey, let's go through this forest with all these trees." Let's you get a hold of yourself right now,
I love it.
Who's the king?
Katunko.
Yeah, I'm a llama. I don't know.
What's your Cusco impression?
I don't remember
I
a lot
got
of the
it.
lines.
That's your Emperor Cusco impression.
Yeah, thank you. What happened? I'm a llama. Yeah, classic.
Fantastic movie. I thought
remember
the
that classic
TV show
scene.
they did was pretty good. I don't know what you guys thought.
I never saw the TVs. I didn't know they did a TV
or
show.
whatever. Was that the TV show or was that the sequel that they made?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
The movie
Why don't you guys
Crunk
look it up? I've got 40
Yeah, it's
pages of
the
notes on
movie
these
where
8
you are
episodes.
I don't remember.
So, yeah, they go into the forest because Yoda knows those tanks aren't going to fit between the trees. One of the droid tries to get through the trees, despite the other droid saying he can't get through. And yeah, he crashed those silly droids. The droids are pretty.
He wanted promotion.
He did want it. Wes, you did watch it.
Yep. I lied to you guys. I've seen the entire series. He was like, beep boop, time for promotion. And he's like, oh.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the
Wes
droids
remembers
are-
the very first episode.
Have like a
He's seen
pretty
the whole
bad
series.
sense of humor. Their jokes are usually pretty lame. Marty, do they get any
Sounds
better,
like
the
me.
droids, or are they always this kind of
Cheesy.
Yeah, they're
Cheesy.
I
That's
mean,
the
I think eventually it stops being a kid's show and starts being somewhat like adultish.
Sure.
But yeah,
They're fine.
you'll get a lot of those.
So
Yeah.
their plan is to flank the droids in the forest. I like how the clones call the droids clankers. We got a little
Because they're flanking them.
yeah,
I wonder why.
flank the clankers.
You think it's because they have big meaty clankers?
big meaty clankers.
I like it.
We got meaty clackers. It runs in the family. Baby Jeffrey, no. Forever and clean. Baby Jeffrey, forever and clean.
Oh man, we're gonna get through like 2 episodes of this.
One episode an episode, boys.
Oh Jesus, that's the next 7 years of my life.
Ah.
So
Yeah, well,
episode.
you made it this way.
you made me like this. I didn't ask to be
You're
born.
you're my glob. You're my glob. My glob. Go ahead.
So they defeat the first round of droids, send in some not stormtroopers, super battle droids. Stormtroopers are a few years later.
I was like, what?
Yoda clones are a little worried about getting shot in the face by these super battle droids, but Yoda uses the
I
force
would
to
be.
make the super battle droids shoot each other.
Drunk. Oh.
Yep. We cut back to Ventress and King Katunko. I paused for you guys. You guys are making a joke every other time I said King
That's what-
Katunko.
That's why we didn't make a joke, because that's even funnier.
I looked at your face and you dude, you had that anticipation face, like, and King Cusco. And I was like, oh, let's see what happens. Let's see who does it. Great job, guys. Everybody shut up.
Just dead
So we
quiet.
come back to Ventress and Katunko, and he's like, this kind of isn't fair on Yoda. You're being a dick. And Ventress gets angry and crushes his little communicator thing. And it like just destroys his cell phone while trying to win him over and join the separatists. I thought that was a bold strategy in negotiations.
Yeah, it doesn't seem good. I'm unimpressed.
They start their whole theme that these clones are all individuals, even though they're the same person. Yoda gives them a little pep talk. They attack a bunch of tanks. They win. A droid's about to die, and Yoda kills it. And while it's dying, he says, "No, I just got a promotion." Marty, how was my droid impression?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Not as good as the Cusco or the
The Kronk one.
Kronk one.
Yeah, dude, your Kronk impersonation is always good. I'm glad that you got to bring it out for this. That's probably like as a
Now,
person.
can you do the Kronk voice for the droid?
Yeah, can you do the whole rest of the episode in Kronk voice?
Do the line, but as Kronk.
Can you get Brad Garrett on the podcast?
Oh man, Kronk's tough because he like splits it up in the ways that the droids don't. Oh no, I just got a promotion from Emperor Cusco. Cusco's promotion from Cusco.
That's pretty good.
That's
Why is that Emperor balls?
As we always say on Cannonballs podcast.
This is the Cannonballs episode finale. This is the end of the series. Thank you guys so much. We'll be continuing with Cusco Balls. We will now do a 1 year, 1 week analysis on.
It's a lot like our series Mask Balls, where we just ask celebrities about the movie Mask. It's Emperor Balls.
You mean Stanley from
This is Emperor Balls, where we ask emperors about how they feel about that guy from Everybody Loves Raymond. It's going to be a great show. I can't wait.
We actually just review Everybody Loves Raymond.
I would like that.
Anyway, Yoda wins.
Everybody
King
loves
Kachunko
Raymond.
decides one Jedi is worth 1,000 droids, and he says he's going to join the Republic. Ventress tries to kill him. Yoda saves him. The end of episode. Episode
Nice.
2.
One down, boys.
Rising Malevolence.
Ooh.
So we
Rising
finally
Malevolence.
get a Plo Koon mission. How excited were you guys for Plo Koon?
So I actually looked this up. Well, I was looking at Filoni things. Apparently, Plo Koon is Dave Filoni's favorite character and stuff.
That's
Honestly,
fascinating.
guys, I'm not going to lie. I feel like Plo. Yeah, okay. Well, I think Plo
I've seen
Koon
it.
is when I get too drunk at night and type the wrong words into when I'm trying to like search porn. And I'm like, Plo Koon. I'm like, good
Plo
enough.
Koon
And it comes
compilation.
up and it's just that,
Yeah.
that guy. And I'm like, oh, good enough.
Rule
I'm like, I can jerk off to
food.
It's
Like,
like him
oh,
and
well.
Miranda
Like
from Mass Effect.
Hardcore.
Plo Koon.
Hardcore Plo Koon. And I'm like, yeah, this is good enough. I'll make this work.
Hardcore Plo Koon might be a good name of the episode.
Yeah, you should write that down. Write it down.
Yeah, definitely don't look it up unless you guys want to have a great time.
Yeah.
So we get a Plo Koon mission. He's trying to hunt down
Yeah,
a
you
new weapon of the Separatists. We get Grievous in the Abrogado system. Abrogado is a fun name for a
Ooh.
system. I think it. I looked it up. I think it's like thank you in like Portuguese or something.
Cool.
That's smart. Is it a
Um,
Portuguese system or do they just...
So Plo Koon's all alone against Grievous's new weapon, and he's talking to his clones aboard. You're still laughing about your Plo Koon hardcore, aren't you?
No, dude, not even at all.
No, he's on the Portuguese system. He's just picturing the entire Star Wars universe in just a section
It's
of it. It's a
Portugal.
Portuguese corner. Obi-Wan and Anakin go to visit it, and it's just a bunch of
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portuguese rolls. It's Cristiano Ronaldo and a bunch of Portuguese rolls.
Yeah, my thing is I see it as a different universe where it's like Obi-Wan and Anakin are there, but they're Portuguese. Like, it's like the same thing happens. It's
like
like
we don't live in Europe,
like the
so we don't know a
multiverse.
good distinguishing Portuguese
I
stereotypes.
know,
So we're
that's
just
what
like,
I'm thinking right
and
now.
they're
Oh my God,
Portuguese.
yes, Ronaldo.
Yeah, I'm like Obi-Wan and Anakin are Portuguese, and they have
They like
jellyfish.
soccer, I guess.
They and
If
Christian.
anybody's
They're,
listening,
west of
please give
Spain.
us a stereotype.
And I'm like, yeah, because like like those old Portuguese with their Eiffel Tower and their baguettes.
Right into
And
the
they're
comments if
small
you have a
bicycles.
Portuguese stereotype. Let's see.
Oh, nice, very nice.
So Plo
Very
Koon
nice.
is you gotta have audience engagement. Plo Koon is
Borat's
looking for the help
Portuguese,
of
right?
who was?
Borat's Portuguese, right?
Very nice.
All right. We're moving
I
on.
like Anakin.
Plo Koon's looking for Anakin and Ahsoka's help.
Very
I don't know
nice.
what loose transmission means, sober Brian. Lose
Oh, they have a
transmission.
bad transmission.
They lose it. They don't loose it.
What a
They're
professional
losing
podcast.
transmission.
And
Yes, sir. We are losing transmission. Oh, they're Portuguese. They must be Portuguese.
Like, yeah, in Russia, transmission lose you.
they in Portugal, transmission lose you. All right, so the weapon Grievous has basically takes down shields, and then they could just shoot on an unshielded ship, and they go through and kill literally every survivor.
Kill the survivors.
Murderers.
Yep, kill the survivors.
Just like the Portuguese.
So they take out Plo Koon's ship, but he escapes on a pod, and they're just hanging out on their pods. Anakin and Ahsoka, they go off on their own to save Plo Koon against council orders. Ahsoka is speaking up in the meeting, trying to go against council orders, and Anakin's just like, you gotta just lie to them and do it anyway. So he's teaching her.
Yeah, he's like, I've learned one thing in my life. And it's just tell them, yeah, that sounds terrible, and then just go do it regardless.
Don't ask permission, ask forgiveness.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, they're the Brahm. They're the Brahm of the Jeremy Irons of Star Wars. Am I right, guys? Remember Aragon, where he's like, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission, and he's like, but my
Who
dragon.
can forget Aragon?
Yes.
I thought Viggo Mortensen was Aragon.
Classic.
Yeah. No, you're thinking of Viggo Mortensen.
Oh, Viggo Mortensen. No, you're right.
Yeah, Viggo
That's your
Mortensen,
uncle?
bro.
Yep. He got me the dog.
No, I'm Jewish.
So, Master Plo apparently found Ahsoka, so she has a strong connection with him and really wants to
Also,
save him.
don't search Master Plo.
So there's this droid ship who basically goes through and just shatters the glass of the escape pod so the clones suffocate. And Master Plo hops out of the pod, and I'm like, how is he surviving the vacuum of space? I guess that little mask thing is a mask thing. So he's...
Oh!
How about that?
When
I thought it was just space.
Wouldn't his head freeze because it's cold outside?
His blood
Like, isn't
would
that what the
boil,
song's about?
but I once said on a prior podcast, because this isn't a sci-fi universe, I won't complain about any science misinformation.
I don't know. I think there's just general science that should still be followed. Like, you can't go into outer space with just a fucking sterile mask on. I can't be like,
He's a
oh,
Jedi. Anyway, they're searching.
Yep.
They're having trouble finding Plo. Palpatine rings into Anakin. He's like, "Hey, buddy, I heard you went against the Council's orders. I think you should give up the search." Ahsoka's like, "Nah, dude, I sense Plo. Let's go get him." They find Plo. Grievous returns and is like, "Oh shit, they know about the secret weapon. We didn't kill all the survivors."
Oh, shucks.
And they escape. Episode 3, Shadow of Malevolence. Episode 2 was Rising.
oh fuck, a lot of malevolence going on.
Well, I learned Malevolence is the name of Grievous's ship. With the weapon, the little EMP
Oh
thing
man.
that shuts off the shields. So
I thought his
Anakin-
ship was called. Diversity.
Grievous?
Yeah, I thought that was the name of an old wooden ship.
Oh, you're thinking of the Amistad.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Dude, sorry with an A.
Give us free.
Oh, shit.
Give us free. Give us free.
So they make it back to the rest of the Republic fleet, and Anakin devises this great plan to fly directly at Malevolence and take out the bridge with Grievous. Everyone disagrees, but for some reason Anakin's plan goes through,
Everyone disagrees.
Meanwhile, Dooku and Grievous plan to blow up a hospital. It's a secret Outer Rim clone medical center that has 60,000 clones. Just
do you think at any moment when they're planning, like, all right, we're gonna blow up this hospital, that they're like, maybe we're the bad guys?
No, they
No,
don't.
I think Grievous just calls up Anakin and goes, "Why so serious?"
Yeah. It's Grievous just pressing the buzzer. And
Grievous dressed as a nurse.
He's in a
Dude, I like he's literally laying there in the bed after the explosion, and he comes in and he takes off the little mask and he's like, "Oh my god, it's the Joker!" Like, bro, come on, buddy.
figured out
Like,
before.
it's full
Dooku's
face.
like,
His whole
what do they
face is
call
covered in
me down at
makeup.
the precincts? They're like, Count Dooku? He's like, no. Darth Tyrannus.
Jesus Christ.
So they plan to take out 60,000 clones who are recovering from injury. Their malevolence has to take this shortcut around this nebula, which is a bunch of dust and clouds in space. So they're going around the nebula. Anakin has this great idea of flying through the nebula. Now, I did not realize that this early on we get weird giant space creatures, but we get these weird like stingray, manta ray type things flying through the nebula that are ginormous. So early ancestor of the space whale, I'm presuming.
Yeah, no, that was the thing I thought about when because I watched episode 9 today, and I was like, that end scene where, what if like all just the space whales came in, and all the space creatures just came in and fucked the shit up? Like, why not?
Amazing if they ended episode 9 with space whales saving the day. I might actually like that movie if that's how they did it.
If Filoni was directing, it would have just been Ezra Bridger on a space whale.
Jesus Christ.
It's like Rahul Kohli on a space whale for no reason. Nobody, like, most of the movies are for the casual fan. And it's just like, it's Ezra! And nobody in the audience knows who it is.
You guys remember?
Remember?
It's like, hey, what
So,
do we have here?
They fly through the nebula. Anakin loses a few of the clones who claim to be the best pilots. The clones have a great attitude. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're the best. We're Shadow Squad or whatever they were calling themselves." And Anakin just gets them killed. Most of them.
And he's like, "Don't crash now," and they're like, "Huh?"
You think I'm treating you bad? You better watch out for the younglings.
Oh, you think this death is bad? Good thing you're not a small child.
Grievous still isn't worried about Anakin. Palpatine tipped him off that he was coming. And he's just like, let's take out the people trying to escape the hospital first. Then we'll blow up the hospital. Then we'll take care of Skywalker.
Then we'll blow up the hospital.
Anyway, Anakin's following his plan of what I don't get about all these space battles is they always fly real close to the ship and its turrets. Like, they fly the entire length of the ship, get half their squad blown up, and then reach their target. Like, you could come at it from any angle. Do they know that?
No, you can't
like,
actually.
If you want to go to the bridge, you could come at it from the top, from the sides. You don't have to fly along the entire length of the ship.
Yeah, but if you went from the top, you wouldn't be able to attack it good, probably.
Anyway, so they're flying along the length of the Malevolence, and Anakin changes his mind mid-attack, and they're going to take out the ion cannon that takes out all the shields instead. So they drop a few bombs on that, and when they try to fire it at the hospital, it misfires, and the Malevolence's shields are down, and the hyperdrive.
Oh shit!
And the hospital is saved. Episode 4, Destroy Malevolence.
What happens in this one?
Oh, I'll tell you, buddy. We pick up where we left off. They are opening fire on the Malevolence.
The Elevenance.
The Elevenance.
The Irrevenance.
It's a Stranger Things
The
crossover.
Irrevenance.
11 is now General Grievous.
Oh, I'd watch that.
So they've got no hyperspace, no shields, and the Republic ship is just firing upon the Malevolence. But Palpatine has his ace in the hole. He's going to tell Padme to go to this fake meeting
Hospital.
with the banking clan to discuss a treaty. And basically just gives Padme the coordinates to fly right into the Malevolence. So now he's got a hostage of Padme.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. She flies into the ship, into the hangar of the ship.
The coordinates are I don't know, a football field away from the hangar, and she gets taken in by the
Okay, why
tractor
doesn't she just? Are they shooting it though? Wouldn't she just leave?
beam. She gets taken in by the tractor beam. I guess those systems are up and running.
That sounds like a dumbass plan.
So Padme realizes she's been duped, and basically tells Anakin and the whole Republic, just blow it up. This is our only shot to take out Grievous. And Anakin is like, no, stop, we gotta save her. And everyone is just like, that's weird. And they go
Vicious.
they try to go save her. So Padme's ship gets tractor beamed in.
Why does Anakin care so much about this random lady?
Padme's ship
Oh,
gets
I've seen
tractor beamed
Anakin
in.
murder a bunch of children before, but now he's all about this lady.
Seen him
How
slaughter
interesting.
sand people, but not just the women. Or not just the men.
The women and the children.
And not just the women, also the children
And the men.
and the men. I've seen Anakin blindly murder a bunch of sand people, which is also racist, but it's fine. He wants to save this random lady who's a fake queen. That's interesting.
Tusken Raiders.
How strange. Tusken
So-
Raiders.
Padme
Reverend Cleet.
is able to sneak off the ship before anyone greets her, and she sets the ship to self-destruct and nearly takes out Grievous.
Like anybody greets her in a good way or a bad way, where they're gonna be like, Padme, welcome aboard. Here are your Grievous cookies. And he has cookies for her. They're called Grievous cookies. I've come up with it.
Thank you
It's
for
trademarked
shopping at
now.
Malevolence. It's really just a big Walmart. There's a Malevolence greeter. It's a really old man.
Yeah, it's a strip mall. Welcome to the Malevolence.
So she's hiding. Anakin sneaks aboard, and they're going to meet in the middle of the ship. And they're on these mine
Smart.
cart things, which are they're on these
from
mine
Indiana
cart
Jones?
things in the middle of the ship for some reason.
Like Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Grievous meets Obi-Wan at the hyperdrive. We get a hello there from Grievous.
Why is Obi-Wan there?
Obi-Wan came with Anakin to rescue Padme. Obi-Wan was with the big Republic fleet. So maybe I didn't set this up. So Anakin was chasing Malevolence with a small group of bombers and fighters to take out the ship.
Yeah, and they all died in the space thing with the narwhals.
Yeah, Obi-Wan was on the frigate. So Obi-Wan's with a few frigates, and
Whoa.
yeah.
Jesus, Brian.
I know that word may be banned in chat.
You didn't say that so loud.
I forget.
So yeah, Obi-Wan's there.
Good enough.
He meets Grievous at the hyperdrive. They're trying to sabotage the hyperdrive so they could escape, or not escape, but destroy Malevolence. Title of the episode. Grievous gives him
Stands
the
to
hello
reason.
there. So
Oh,
Grievous
respect,
was
Dave.
the first person to say hello there to Obi-Wan. And then
Obi-Wan wrote it down and was like, I'm going to use this.
I'm going to
That's
use
gold.
this at some point.
General.
Anakin
Hello
and
there.
Anakin and Padme take the mine cart to the bridge of the ship.
Mein Kampf? Pronounced Mein Kampf. It's a...
Wes, stop using those words. You're going to get
It's
a
a German
shadow
thing.
banned on YouTube.
You said it, not me.
They sabotage the hyperdrive and escape with Obi-Wan. Grievous hops out into his own ship to pursue Obi-Wan and Anakin, and the droids are controlling Malevolence, and they're like, hey, we're gonna hyper jump to some coordinates, and they trick the navigation system to hyper jump right into a moon, and they destroy Malevolence.
Which moon?
I didn't write it down. All right, I've decided at this point we're only going to episode 6.
Probably
Episode 5.
I think we do 10 of them.
Oh, rookie.
Oh,
Yeah, rip. Pour one out. Marty, Rookie's
Pour it out for the list.
dog I used to have.
Oh,
we're just
wow.
no, we're just pouring one out for rookies. Like, eventually become veterans. Pour it out.
Tua, it's okay. You were benched. You're just a rookie.
Tua. This one's for Tua.
Did you guys see Ryan Fitzpatrick get his head ripped off?
No.
And still complete the pass and win the game? Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, Fitzmagic.
I'll watch that in the post show. So,
didn't see that
rookies,
live?
a bunch of clones
Your eyeballs?
are living on a remote base in the Outer Rim. They are super bored.
Mm.
It is
Me
the
too.
outpost. So it's basically the last base between the rest of space and Camino. So it's like, hey, let's keep some guys out here just in case they figure out where Camino is and want to blow up our clone production.
I thought Camino didn't show up on the star map.
It didn't until Obi-Wan went and found it.
Yeah, but that's not fair.
So
listen to your librarians, kids.
That's right. We meet Commander Cody and Captain Rex. They will be pivotal characters. They are going in to do a little inspection on the Rishi outpost.
Ooh! Does
Yep.
Captain Rex have T-Rex arms?
He does not.
No, he's got a T-Rex head.
It's just like Jango Fett. Wild.
Looks just like Tamura Morrison.
Jim Morrison.
So these clones, they call them shinies. They haven't seen any battle. They just hang out on the space and don't shoot anyone. But
Are they like different colors and stuff too?
Somehow Grievous knows where this base is.
If you get one of their cards, it's worth a lot more than the regular clone cards. Clone trading cards.
I was trying to make a Pokemon reference. I didn't like it.
That was good.
I liked it. That's why I piggybacked it to my Pokemon card reference.
I honestly didn't hear it, but
Yeah, Wes, speak up.
Which one of us? Who, me? Who, me?
So the droids disguise themselves as a meteor shower to attack the base.
As other droids. Oh.
The
droids disguise themselves as celery, and as we know, clones love celery. Like, what the fuck are we watching?
They're holding up like
I don't know
green
what you want me to
screen.
tell you. They disguise themselves as a meteor shower.
And then it's like, wait, that celery's moving. Ambush.
The droids break in the front door because it seems like there's only 5 or 6 clones at this base that's guarding all of the other clone production. They get overrun and sneak out in events, and the droids are reaching out to Grievous and leaving up their all clear signal, basically, so none of the Republic will show up on Rishi to help them out. So it looks like everything's fine, even though they've completely overtaken the base.
Yeah, probably.
The droids decide to dress up as clones for Captain Rex and Commander Cody.
How
They
the
dress up
fuck?
as a shooting
They
star.
are clones we haven't seen before, so they're kind of humanoid. So they put on a helmet, and they it's only one guy's voice, so they've got some recordings of it. So they pretend to be clones, but Rex figures it out and shoots one in the head and takes the helmet off, and it's a clone. Or not a clone. It's not a clone, it's a droid. Sorry.
Oh my! I was like, oh my god!
My son!
The humanity!
Oh, Jimmy, no!
So they figure out there's droids. Rex and Cody meet up with the surviving clones, and they develop a plan to take back the base. Rex tricks the guys guarding the door by doing his best droid voice and holding up a droid head.
No. Yeah, they disguise themselves as toilets and pretend that they're just here to be installed. He wheels through and he goes, I got your toilet installation. The droids are like, I guess that's fine. We need toilets. It's like, good enough.
So they take the base back, and Grievous is sending reinforcements. They're about to be overrun, so they escape, and their plan is if they blow up the Rishi base, the all-clear signal will stop, and the Republic will show up to help. So they escape, and they lose a clone named Heavy, and they're sad about it. He blows up the base. And the Republic fleet shows up almost immediately to scare those tinnies, another nickname for droids, tinnies. So we got clankers and tinnies.
Oh. Also, don't look that up online by mistake.
Tinnies.
I'm like, clanker.
Some meaty clankers and some big old titties.
I'm like, hot tinnies and meaty clankers. The internet's like, what do you want? I'm like, I know it.
I was just reading Brian's description.
I'm like, I'm trying to find my podcast. I'm so confused.
Things that can cause an STD. Big, meaty clankers.
Big meaty clankers. But not big old tinnies. Oh,
I like big old
big
titties.
old
That's good.
titties.
That's just bad. Wes is like Plo Koon, big old tinnies.
Big old titties.
All right, so we're gonna keep it rolling here, Wes. You get a hold of yourself. So Rex is impressed with the shinies, and he recruits them to the 501st. Episode 6. Downfall of a droid.
Wes is actually crying. That makes me happy. Fuck.
Downfall of a droid.
This is how I die. This is how I die, boys.
Grievous is attacking an
big old tinnies would be my death. Oh shit.
Grievous is attacking and outguns Anakin. He sneaks through the asteroid fields. So Anakin's hiding in basically
continue.
Saturn, and there's a ring of asteroids around it. And Grievous is like, I'm gonna sneak up on him through all these asteroids. But Anakin thought that through. He hid some tanks on the asteroids. And
What? What the fuck are we watching? But he had a plan. He covered the asteroids in mayonnaise, and he knows that that's slippery as shit. Like, what are you talking about? What is
He
this?
disguised
I
him as
think
a
that's
meteor
why our
shower.
podcast is best, when I could just give like the worst description of what actually happened to you guys.
Yeah, but he planned it out. He hit some tanks on the asteroids. I'm like, what are you talking about?
So
Oh
Grievous
my
wants to
God,
flank Anakin, but Anakin outflanks him with those tanks. And Anakin gets pursued by Grievous. He crashes and he wakes up in a hospital. They left R2 in his little space fighter there. Obi-Wan, just shitting on R2, says, "Oh, well, droids are a dime a dozen. Oh, well, he's dead." And
Damn.
Jesus. Oh well.
Anakin has some attachments, and it's just like, no, we gotta save him. Because I never cleared any of our Republic data from his memory banks. He's got all our future plans and past plans and formations. And Obi-Wan's
He's like, didn't I tell you not to upload that onto the droid?
He's like,
I told you, don't put it on the droid.
Why did you tell your mechanic literally every secret we have? It's like, he's my best friend.
I love my mechanic.
So I think I don't know if this is a hot take, but is George Lucas just like a psychopath? Because he made an entire
is that the hot take?
I literally spit wine on my screen.
He made an entire series Anakin is like arguably the main antagonist of Star Wars, right? Darth Vader arguably is like the big sort of baddie, not completely, but like narratively and whatever, he's sort of posed as like the big baddie. So the big fucking shitty thing that Anakin always did was just be empathetic towards people, and George Lucas is like, yeah, that's the bad guy.
Well,
I mean, it's better than the James Cameron approach, which is like, let's have sex with horses.
I think.
Is that what Titanic was about?
I'm gonna pass over that one. I think what
I'm not sure.
We're gonna learn in High Republic, and what I've kind of learned from all the canon, which is prequel canon.
Anakin's like, I feel bad.
The Jedi are too regimented and rigid, and like Qui-Gon. I think all of us could safely say if Qui-Gon wasn't killed by Darth Maul, Anakin doesn't become Darth Vader.
Sure, I think that's fair.
And it's
he probably goes by a different name.
Duel of Fates.
I think High Republic, the story we're probably going to get is a similar Anakin story where the Jedi were a bit loosey-goosey a few hundred years ago, and because can you do
loosey-goosey? Can you do loosey-goosey in the voice?
Can I do the Choose-Goose? I'm the
Choose-Goose.
What?
The Choose-Goose.
I want you to do loosey-goosey in... Okay. I want you to do it with the voice. With the Emperor's New Groove voice.
Loosey-goosey with all the Jedi rules.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was worth the confusion. I'll take it.
So we're probably going to get a story where they were loosey-goosey with all the Jedi rules, and someone basically went dark side because of their attachments, and so Yoda's like, I should make this a rule: nobody love anybody, steal babies from their parents, because then we won't get any evil people.
It's like one person ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, it was extremism of both sides that led Anakin down the path. I don't think he's necessarily he is a bad, he slaughters women and children, but I think it was inflexibility.
They were asking for it.
He was far gone at that point, though.
Yeah. So he never wiped his mechanic's memory, so they have to go save him, and he gets a replacement droid, R3S6, and I don't like him immediately, just the look about him. So R3S6 travels along with Anakin to find R2 in the wreckage, but he's missing. There's some salvagers nearby, and they attempt to buy an R2 unit, but he claims there are no R2 units there. There are some IG units, like Taika Waititi's character in Mandalorian.
Good old Tico Watati.
So, I wonder if I was drinking when I took notes, because I wrote R3 makes Anakin very grumpy.
I mean, it's slow at like opening doors. So
yeah, R3 is really bad at that little spinny puzzle to open doors and stuff.
Yeah, right. You're playing the
And-
Clone Wars like Lego Star Wars game. It took them like twice as long to open the door.
Exactly. So they're sneaking around the storage unit of the salvager trying to find R2, but they don't find him. We do eventually see him sneaking around the ship, and the owner of the ship, this lizard guy, is going to sell him to Grievous.
Oh shit!
And that's where we're going to end this week.
Wow! What a cliffhanger! I'm nervous because, as I know, General Grievous is the one that kills everybody in the future, and he lives forever. So
it's true.
Nobody ever can kill General Grievous. He's got 4 lightsabers.
It's entirely feasible that General Grievous survives
Clone
the
Wars
fall.
makes him just the biggest bitch.
He's awful. He keeps failing Dooku. He runs away every time he loses.
Yeah. He's by far the worst character, the worst villain, but he's just such a cool villain because you're like, oh, he's got like 4 lightsabers.
So, what was your favorite episode, Wes and Aaron?
I like the one where General Grievous talked about how he got the liver transplant so he could stay alive. Where you talked about General Grievous's medical bills. That was my favorite episode, where it was like, the medical bills are far too high.
He blew up the hospital so he wouldn't have to pay them. Aaron,
I know, that's why he was trying to kill the hospital.
Oh man, I like the one where he's counting his lightsaber collection. That was my favorite.
We do get a lightsaber collection reference in one of them,
one
but I kind of
one lightsaber. Yeah, I was gonna do the count.
Do you guys remember on Reddit? There was a few weeks on Reddit where they added a lightsaber to Grievous's collection every day, and they just kept photoshopping arms. So he had like 40 arms and lightsabers. Like he looked like a tree.
Pictures are awesome.
It was awesome.
I saw one of those. They did a Photoshop on TikTok where he had 40 of them, and he just kept doing this, and he just killed himself because there was just so many of them. The helicopter motion just wiped him clean.
So we do this show live on Twitch. Next week, we're going to cover episodes 7 through 12 would be 6 episodes.
It would be.
Nailed it.
7 through 12.
I'm so glad Brian's in charge.
Because I can count most of the time.
You're the best counter.
We cut
You might be the second best count that we've discussed today.
Anyone have a sign off? I feel like we got a decent material for a sign off. Anyone want to throw some of that together for something?
I
know what I want, but
I'm feeling an Emperor's new sign off.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we need a Kronk sign off.
I'll do the setup as Kronk, and one of you have to finish it.
Excuse me?
I'll do the setup as Kronk, and one of you have to finish it.
I don't want to finish it. That's gross.
No.
I can't do both, you guys.
Yeah.
You could to yourself.
All right, fine. I'll do both. I'll pass it to myself.
Yeah, there you go.
I can do it, Brian. I can do it.
You got one, Aaron?
Yeah.
The podcast,
Thank God.
as we always say to end it, Brian's the Cannonballs podcast. As always, Aaron.
Yes.
So everybody, when you're done listening to the podcast, go to Google. You got to type in Plo Koon, big meaty plankers, big old tinnies.